Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our session. My name is Zainab Ahmed, also Zia. I am the Director of Student Experience at Fairfax University of America, or FXUA. At FXUA, our goal is to foster an empowering learning community that elevates personal and professional growth, to inspire students to be transformative leaders in today's multidimensional global society. During our session today, we will discuss why the current higher education model for student success does not work, how we at FXUA are changing it, and what you can do to define your success. So when you think of student success or being successful at school, what typically comes to mind? Go ahead and type in the chat what you might define as student success. So we have some replies coming in, good grades, being organized, yep, graduating from school, exactly. So in higher ed today, student success is largely focused on academics and graduation. Higher ed institutions are stuck with the idea that if a college student simply completes their degree, they will be successful. Unfortunately, students are not really taught how to define success for themselves beyond institutional goals. At FXUA, we offer another perspective. Student success is grounded in a holistic well-being with a clear focus on empathy-based, student-centric approaches. It comes at no surprise then that we need to change the way we define student success. Younger generations don't have those good old days where the average job could pay for rent and school or buy a home and raise a family. Most have only known debt, foreclosures, and once-in-a-lifetime economic crashes. And I really love this meme. I really wish I weren't living through a major historical event right now. So it comes at no surprise then that according to the National Alliance on Mental Health report, mental health issues are a leading impediment to academic success, with more than 40% of college students feeling a more than average amount of success within the past 12 months, more than 80% of college students feeling overwhelmed by the things they had to do in the past year, and 45% feeling things are hopeless. 64% of young adults who are no longer in college stopped attending because of mental health related reasons. As institutions that claim to contribute to a healthier and happier society, universities need to relay to students the interconnectedness between mental, social, and emotional health and student success. We need to redefine student success from being completing a degree to producing holistic well-being outcomes. So when we discuss a holistic framework for student success, what we want to be sure it includes are the following 8 dimensions of well-being: emotional, understanding your feelings and coping with success; spiritual, developing a sense of meaning and purpose; intellectual, maintaining an open mind and continuously expanding your knowledge and skills; physical, maintaining a healthy body and seeking care when needed; occupational, personal satisfaction and enrichment derived from your work and appreciating your contributions; financial, learning how to successfully manage your finances; social, developing a sense of connection, belonging, and a well-developed support system; and environment, understanding the impact of your interactions on your social and natural surroundings. Self-knowledge is then critical to student success. A lack of self-knowledge is a risk factor that can lead to harmful behaviors, lack of motivation, detachment from academic studies, and decreased resilience required over time. Think about it. Can we say a student is succeeding if they are not well or not effectively handling health issues? Can we say a student is succeeding if they are filled with anxiety and having difficulty functioning? Student success is simply not possible without taking into account well-being. To implement a comprehensive model of student success and best practices that empower students to take charge of their own definition of success, we need to equip students first with the knowledge and confidence to assess themselves and make use of available resources. At FXUA, our student life cycle is designed to be a revolutionary take on the student experience, where we focus on student well-being while preparing students for the future. The FXUA lifecycle guides students through their time at the university while evaluating their personal and professional growth in conjunction with the academic growth occurring within the classroom. Designed to be flexible enough to adapt to student needs and goals, FXUA Student Model develops students to be the future leaders of our global community. The FXUA lifecycle includes assessments for students, along with internal markers of success to ensure the model continues to be meaningful to students over time. As the times change, so can we. The FXUA lifecycle consists of 6 stages that you can see on the screen: pre-arrival, arrival and orientation, foundational job skills, employment readiness, employment internship, and the alumni stage. Students circle through stage 3, 4, and 5 each year, leveling up their skills, knowledges, and abilities. In conjunction with our unique academic model, focusing on corporate mindset and micro-credentials, our model empowers students to create their own pathways to success in college and in life via our FXUA competencies. Our FXUA competencies were designed to equip students with the most in-demand skills needed to be successful long-term. These competencies are communication, personal finance, critical thinking, and creative problem solving, ethics, integrity, and social responsibility, collaboration and negotiation, leadership, initiative, and enterprise, inclusive intelligence and global perspectives, and adaptability, learning, and self-management. In addition to one-on-one advising and workshops, students will master these competencies through project-based learning, including case studies and research-informed workshops that allow students to learn in a low-risk yet practical environment, and real-life practical experiences through internships, mentoring underclassmen, engaging in live consulting with local businesses, and obtaining paid work, all before they graduate. Here you can see our competencies broken down into some of the skills that are covered. As you can see, communication covers skills such as writing, nonverbal communication, presentation skills, listening skills, and networking and sales. Ethics, integrity, and social responsibilities covers themes of community service and ethical consumption, moral issues in the workplace, and corporate social responsibility. Inclusive intelligence and global perspective covers themes such as understanding the globalization of people, developing cultural intelligence, and exploring challenges to global citizenship. Leadership, initiative, and enterprise covers being an effective follower, establishing your personal leadership style, identifying opportunities, and translating ideas into action. The FXUA model. So as previously mentioned, students circle through stage 3, 4, and 5 each year, leveling up their skills, knowledges, and abilities. So here's an example with our personal finance competency. As you can see in year 1, students learn how to think like an economist, the financial aspects of career planning, and understanding budgeting tools. In year 2, students focus on money management, including income taxes, understanding credit, and what it means to obtain affordable housing. Year 3 focuses on income and asset protection. Students learn how to manage property and liability risk and life insurance planning. Year 4 focuses on investments, and year 5 focuses on entrepreneurship. So regardless of what institution you choose to attend, there are steps you can take to ensure your success. Understand what is important to you. What are your values? What are your goals? What is your purpose in life? Practice self-check-ins. How are you doing? What is holding you down? What do you need to thrive? Engage in positive self-talk. If you had a sibling or a friend going through a hard time, would you criticize or belittle them? Chances are no. Extend that same love, understanding, and support to yourself. Understand your rhythm. No one calls a bear lazy for sleeping all winter. Likewise, all people don't function the same. Understanding your rhythm will allow you to successfully manage your time and maximize your efforts. Get involved, so attend your orientation. Orientation is not only about welcoming you to the university, but it provides important information regarding the culture of the university. Get engaged. Start or join a club, volunteer, or study abroad. College is about learning about yourself and engaging with the world. Chat with staff. Don't be afraid to ask questions or ask for help. We are here for you. Talk with us about how we can ensure you have a positive and meaningful college experience. Talk with the masters. So again, if you want to work in finance, connect and chat with CFOs and high-level people in the industry. The insight and knowledge gained from this conversation or these interactions will allow you to best prepare for your career and for the future of the industry. So again, I understand that was a lot of information, but if you have any questions regarding the model we've created at FXUA or general questions about how to be successful in your university experience, go ahead and type them in the chat box or go ahead and send me a private message through the chat as well. So we have one question. Why is your university focused only on well-being? What about getting a job? So perfect. So our student model at FXUA is twofold. One side, which I presented, focuses on holistic well-being, one of which does include an element of occupational wellness. However, on the other side of our focus is employability, where we follow you and help you plan your career from the day you submit your deposit until the day you retire. So a time span really spanning almost 50 years. Similar to how you inhale and exhale to maintain a healthy body, it is important to balance employability along with holistic well-being for a balanced life. If you want to learn more about our focus on employability or job creation, please do reach out via email and we can schedule a time to chat and go through our curriculum and our career services. Okay, another question. Why do students rotate through the stages each year? Perfect. So let me pull up a diagram while so I can give you a visual while I explain. So as you can see here, each year has a corporate level assigned to it. Year 1 through year 4 are the stages where students will rely on a company or an organization for employment. So you might be an entry-level employee, a manager, or a senior director, for example. Year 5 focuses on job creation and creating business owners. So as students rotate through stage 3, 4, and 5, they will be further developing their skills and knowledges to match a specific corporate level. So for example, year 1 students will be treated as entry-level employees and will be tasked to master skills an entry-level employee would require. Likewise, our sophomores would then be considered junior employees and would be expected to master those skills and competencies that would be expected of a junior employee. Now, naturally, students will not graduate and assume a senior management position. However, what they will have is a toolbox of skills and knowledge that will allow them to successfully navigate the corporate world and allow them to be better prepared for those senior level positions. Any last questions? All right. Well, thank you all again for joining today. As you can see on the screen, my name is Zainab Ahmed. I'm the Director of Student Success at FXUA. If you have any questions or you want to learn more, feel free to email me at zahmed@fxua.edu or go ahead and get that QR code on the screen that will pull up my contact information as well. If you want to learn more about our programs and the micro-credentials I briefly talked about, feel free to schedule a call with me or hit that link, learn.fxua.edu, and it'll pull up a great deal of information that you can explore our bachelor programs and what it means to be a student at FXUA. All right, so again, thank you all for your time, and I look forward to chatting with you.